Are you green? Do you know what that means? If someone says they're going green, that means they are trying to make good choices to help keep our earth healthy. So, with Earth Day just around the corner, or perhaps it's today while you're watching it, or maybe it was yesterday, we always need to think of ways that we can reduce, reuse, and recycle things to keep our planet clean and healthy. Today, I have a book to share with you called Mrs. Fox's Class Goes Green, and it's written by Eileen Spinelli and it's illustrated by Ann Kennedy. See if there's some ideas in here that can help you go green and help save the earth. Some sticky pages today. The morning Miss Fox came to school on a bicycle, her students were surprised. Does your car have a flat tire? Asked Mouse. No, said Miss Fox, but cars pollute the air. I've decided to drive only when I must. I am going green. You don't look sick to me, said Raccoon. Miss Fox chuckled. Going green isn't about being sick, it's about keeping our earth healthy. Who will help? Everyone piped up. Me! Wonderful, said Miss Fox. And then she wrote three things on the blackboard. Number one, use less stuff, recycle. Number two, use less energy. And number three, use less water. Can you do it? Asked Miss Fox. We can do it, the students replied. Miss Fox pumped her fist. Yes, we're going green. Frog jumped in. I can use less water, he grinned. I can stop taking showers. Bunny pinched her nose. You will get very sticky. Miss Fox said, Frog doesn't have to stop taking showers. He can just take shorter ones. Squirrel called out, I know how to save paper. No more homework. Miss Fox smiled. That's not going to happen, but you can use both sides of the paper. Mouse said, turn off the lights when we leave a room. Bear had an idea too. Sharpen old crayons. Now you're talking, said Miss Fox. We sharpen crayons in our classroom, don't we? That night, Mouse stepped into the shower. She liked long, sudsy showers with lots of singing. But Mouse was going green, so she took a short shower and sang afterwards. Raccoon was getting ready for bed. Brr, she said, it's chilly. She thought of asking her mom to turn up the heat, but Raccoon wanted to be green, so she took an extra blanket from the shelf. So turning up the heat would have kept her warm, but would also use more energy. But a blanket would keep her warm as well. When Squirrel saw Super Flash Bubbles sold buzzard sneakers in Barney's shoe shop, he told his sister, I want those! But Squirrel was green now, so he had second thoughts. There is still a lot of fun and run in my old sneakers. So sometimes we have to ask, do we need it or do we want it? If his shoes didn't had holes in them and they were too small for him, then he needs new shoes. But if he just sees cool new sneakers in the store, then he just wants them. Bunny went to the supermarket with her dad. When her dad started packing groceries in a plastic bag, Bunny said, it takes mucho years for one plastic bag to decompose. The next time Bunny and her dad went shopping, they brought along a bag made of cloth. Do any of you do that when you go shopping? On Saturday, young Bear was watching TV. His friend Possum stopped by. Do you want to play ball? He asked. Young Bear grabbed his glove and ran out the door. He was halfway down the street when he remembered something. I forgot to turn off the TV. So what? Said Possum. So I'm going green, said Young Bear. Wait just a minute. I'll be right back. I'll turn off the light too. You're not watching TV, you're not using the lights. Turn them off. Frog went to visit Uncle Toad. Uncle Toad had a scooter in his shed. He was giving it to Frog. Frog couldn't wait to ride that scooter. But Uncle Toad also had old jars and newspapers in his shed, and Frog wanted to be green. I can help you load these into your truck, said Frog. We can take them to the recycling center, and I can ride the scooter later. They'll take those old papers and those old jars and they'll make them into new paper and new jars instead of ending up in the dump. At school the next day, Miss Fox's class held a toy swap. I'm tired of my sparkle yo-yo, said Bunny. I'll trade you my umbrella hat, said Raccoon. Who wants my T-Rex mask? Asked Squirrel. I'll take that, said Frog. Here's my talking tomato. Day after day, Miss Fox's class made good green choices. They picked up litter from the schoolyard without being told. They planted a tree in honor of Miss Fox's birthday. One morning, the principal showed up to school on a bicycle. Look, Bunny called. Mr. Moose is going green too. And the students cheered. What do you think would happen if Mr. Erickson showed up on his bike at school? That'd be a long ride from Thompson. The next day, Miss Fox's class had lots of company going green. Now it was the whole school. During these times that we're stuck at home, can you think of ways you can go green? Did you leave the light on in your bedroom? Did you take a long shower this morning? Perhaps just a little bit shorter one tomorrow? Let's see, what else could you do? I know. Instead of watching TV, turn it off and go outside and play for a while. Not only will you feel better, you'll also be saving electricity. See you later. Happy going green.